thrive at work. You want to grow. You want to get promoted. You want to advance in your career. So how does that happen? Well, it certainly has to do with your skills, with your capabilities, with your demonstrations of leadership. But there's more than that. It really has to do with who you are and how you are. And what does that mean? Well, it has to do with what people see from you and what people hear from you. And your words, the words you choose to use at work, are critical. Because the words you use, the phrases you use, are emblematic of who you are. They want to know who you are as a person, and are you the right person? Are you the right fit for that next role? So think about what you're saying at work. Think about the actual words you say and that your manager is hearing from you. And specifically, let's look at 3 that you want to steer away from and 3 that you want to replace them with. These are really 3 things that your manager wishes you were saying. First, so what is it that your boss wishes you were saying? What are some words that could come out of your mouth that would make them think, that is someone I want to keep my eye on. That is someone who is potentially promotion worthy. Your boss is dying for someone to care as much about their goals as they do in a really genuine way. And when they find that person, their eyes are going to be on that person, someone to help to grow, someone to bring up in the role and in the department. So look at, what are you talking to your boss about? Are you talking to them about your goals? Are you talking about your complaints? Are you talking about just the details of projects? By all means, talk with them about your goals, and by all means, talk through what's going on projects, but just don't stop there. Think about what human beings need. We need to know that somebody else gets us. We need to know that somebody else really cares. We need to know that someone is in our foxhole, that we're not alone, and that someone cares about the things that we care about. So if you can show them that you're thinking certainly about your goals and about your projects, but you're thinking more, you're thinking about what they really care about and the things that they're aiming for, that really makes a difference, and it cuts through barriers and it creates a bond between you two. So when's the last time you asked your manager, what are you working on? What are some of your goals? How can I support you? How can I help? And not just your boss, but asking your boss's boss about those same things. That puts you on their radar. Just be sure that you genuinely care. Be sure that you really mean it. This is not about lip service. This is about you being the real deal and demonstrating that. Second, what does your boss need to hear from you? Well, one of the things that they don't have line of sight to is the things that you grapple with, the things that you see, the issues that you face. And so you're really their eyes and ears. And so if there's problems that you're seeing, they need to hear those problems from you. It's simply that, do they want to hear problems? Not really. They need to, but they don't want to. So you want to give them what they need, which is to surface if there are issues going on, but you want to give it to them in a way that it is something that they would want. What do they want instead of problems? They want solutions. They want to know that you've thought it through. They want to know that you've gathered data. They want to know that you've done your homework. So you're not just going to come and show up and dump problems. Hey, I've found this on them. You're going to filter it and think it through and narrow down to perhaps the 2 top options and be able to show them how you arrived at that by way of options for solutions. They'd love to be involved. They love the options, but they don't want to have to do all the work. Great if you've done that work and then bring it to them. Now you're someone who's not a complainer, not a problem person, but you're a solution bringer. You're someone who is transparent. You're someone who has your ear to the ground. You're someone who is anticipating issues, heading them off before they come up, or being quick to address them as they do come up, and keeping your boss well informed. And when you do that, you're much more promotable. Third, you know, your boss often feels like, I signed up to lead. I signed up to make a difference here, and I feel like all I'm doing is putting out fires. And that is really frustrating. That's disappointing. That feels defeating. That feels like a sense of futility. And so if you're someone, what does that mean for you? If you're someone who recognizes that and helps them, then that is something that's going to put you in good stead for growing there in the department, growing there in the company. If you're someone who's adding to those frustrations, you're in trouble. But if you're the antidote to the frustrations, then that's going to be meaningful for your career. So how can you be the antidote to your boss's frustrations? 3 quick ways. Number 1, appreciate your job. Again, your boss gave you your job. It's like a gift. You want to express your appreciation and your enjoyment. Secondly, appreciate your boss and the things that they do for you, the ways that they support you. And you may feel like, well, gosh, I need a lot more support. That's secondary. The first thing is be sure to recognize the support that they are giving you. And then we can go on and talk about what more you need. But the third thing is to bring ideas. They're responsible for making things better and driving the department forward. How can you help them do that? Keeping your eye out, keeping your ear to the ground of looking for ways to improve things. And if you're the antidote to your boss's frustrations and your boss's that feeling of just being defeated and always putting out fires, that's going to be a good thing for your career. So talk with your boss about their goals and how you can help them. Talk with them about the problems that you're seeing arise and solutions that you are bringing ideas for. And then be sure that you are expressing appreciation and gratitude and a sense of satisfaction for where you are. You do those 3 things and you're going to be seen as someone who's a real player in your company, and your opportunities for growth are going to grow.